Hey everybody, this is Jamil, and I've made my last sash. And right now, as you can see, it is currently dark. It is a blackout at my college right now. And I just thought this is the perfect opportunity to use this in the darkness. And you see how bright it is. Yes? As soon as I found the switch, okay? Ready? This is based on native fruits called Zampa Code, along as with a little bit of my own. But as you can see, I sewn up the first lead right here. And the rest are really connected by wire. And I'll show you how I really sewed it together and put it together, and how most likely you'll be doing it. You don't have to do it exactly like me. In fact, I recommend that you do it a slightly different way. I will show you how this is made. Alright, there goes some light. I'll try to show you the best I can. Okay, here you can see. I'll show you that way. Here you can see that, these are sewn from the first floor NeoPixel, because I use floor NeoPixels. I highly recommend that you use PCB NeoPixels, because they're going to be kind of difficult to use. But if you use the PCB versions, then you'll have like 3 on the back for ground, the signal, and the VBAT. VBAT, this is ground. This is ground right here. The middle is DSIS, that's the signal, that's the pan. And VBAT is the battery, that's the plus. It's going, and it just keeps going down there like a trace. So it's like that all the way down. But I had to solder this. You have to solder it regardless anyway. But as you can see, I soldered the wire here, here, and here on the same spot where I sewed it at, and I had to sew with conductive thread like 3 to 5 times over. Honestly, you don't have to sew it on the conductive thread. You don't have to do that if you don't want to go that route. You can just solder it from the get-go. I would only recommend this if you're gonna take the floor off for all your projects. You can see here, I can snap it off. So I snap it off. I got all this from Native Fruit, but I sewed it together. I soldered it. I sewed it down. Stitch by stitch, going down the line. And I only got 8 so far, but I'm gonna have it go all the way around to the back side. But yeah, on the back, I had made a little battery pouch. Hey, how's it going? I made a little pouch, making a video, and let me show you the pouch right quick. The pouch opens up like that. You see the little Velcro right there, and right there. And stick it together like that. Slide the battery inside. And this is, I'll read it off to you. It's dark, too dark. It's a 3.7 volt, 2200 milliamp Li-ion battery. And it's lasted me a long time. Each NeoPixel uses about 20 milliamps per light, so that's 20 for red, 20 for green, and 20 for blue, and 60 all together if you want to go full blast on white, because all 3 colors make white. So you gotta calculate how much how much milliamps that each NeoPixel is going to use as you use it down the line. You have to incorporate that into your code as necessary. But I don't keep it on full white anyway, so I don't think it's really gonna be like that. And, I had to sew it all like that. I sewed Velcros to keep it in place. It was just a long strip. See, but I sewed Velcro. I got this from Walmart for like I guess $5. Gave me a good piece, and then some. You can cut it up any way you want to. Yep. Your sewing game's gonna have to be strong though. Those are my back stitches for each Neopencil. So I sewed like each one, wrapped it around 5 times, and knotted it. Then went down 5 times, knotted it, cut it off, and then did the same thing. Conductive thread is different. When you're messing with conductive thread, you're gonna want to probably single thread it. You're gonna want to go from the bottom to the top, and you're gonna want to you're gonna want to go only so far, but you're still gonna want to leave the tail slightly sticking out, maybe about 5 centimeters or so. And you want it to be as tight as possible. Very, very little stitches. You see the little stitches I made here? Those are tiny little stitches. And make sure don't make them long, like long stitch, long stitch, long stitch. Make it short little stitches. I'll keep it together because eventually they could, loosen and stuff. You'll also want to get like some clear fingernail polish or some fray check. I found that fray check is pretty good. When you tie your knots together, you want to hold it, and around the same time, you also want to put some fray check on it, and just like you'll hold both sections of the knot together, or both. You hold both, threads of the knot that you're holding down. You'll hold it for a while, and you'll let it sit. And you have either yourself to hold it. I think clear nail polish works faster. That's what I've heard. I'm taking this from Becky Stern, from Adafruit. They're awesome. But yeah, I held my knots down and put some fray check on it. And I let my third hand tool, because I have a third hand tool, hold it down for a while. And then after that, I just let it sit there with my third hand tool for like 15 minutes or so, 15 to 30 per knot. And that's probably why you want to get clear nail polish, because I think they always say it was faster. Yeah. And you can see how I threaded each individual Neopencil together down the line. It's gonna be glorious. And then after you finish, you can put some additional fabric on top of that, because it really has a nice balance. And I'll put some pictures in there for future reference so you can see how the lights go to. You can go to Walmart or Joann's or Hancock's and put it under different fabrics and see how it lights up under there. Finally, and you could have like, say you have a Batman varsity jacket or something, and you want to put a black veil on it. Nice black fabric. Put some yellow strips on both opposite sides, and some Velcro on the opposite side where it can connect together. And then you'll have like this awesome Batman Velcro sash thing going on. It's like the possibilities are really limitless when you come to make this. It's limitless, man. And I was also left the space here above the floor, because I was gonna put a pressure sensor on here, so I could push it to either change my light patterns or to push it either dim it down if I press it lightly, or make it brighter if I press it harder. So there's a lot of different things I can go about it, and I just need to finish it up. But I want to at least share this because I think everybody should have a chance to make that. I think this is an awesome project that would be fun for anyone. And far as I know, I mean, that's it. Pretty much just lay out the groundwork. You know, you want to make sure you know how much sash you got. I'll make sure you know how much sash you got. You can cut it up. Probably get some scissors, rotary cutting piece, and just do it from there. Mark down, and you know, just test out how the size is gonna feel. Is it too big? Is it too small? Do I need to slice it? Where am I gonna put the Velcro and pins and stuff? And you know, they'll take all that into consideration. I'll try to put that in my list of parts too. Yeah, I hope you the video helped in some way. And let me know any questions. I'd be happy to help. Just let me see it one more time. Oh, one more thing. The snaps on this, right? Some of them don't want to go in, right? Now, what I did was, if Wendy don't go in right, you have to like turn it in a certain way until you get it in there. For a certain one, like say this one has to go into the opposite one. I mean, you know, into its respective place. I have to like put it here, and then I have to turn it in place until I can snap it in. Then I slowly snap the other ones in, slowly but surely. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if y'all have any other questions, and I'll keep updating. Thanks for watching.